Well, before we start, man, I gotta say congratulations, 20th anniversary, Boys in the Hood.
Oh, thank you.
That's a major milestone.
Yeah, that's cool.
What did that mean to you, and what did you do to celebrate, or did you just not even recognize it, or are you?
I celebrated when we went to dinner with the cast.
Okay.
Cube and Regina and Morris and Cuba Gooding Jr. We all went to dinner, Mr. Childs, and we just sat up and talked about what that meant to us, do that picture, and how that movie brought us all into the film business together.
Yeah, it did. Now, 20 years later, what does that trek mean? Because now you're here doing Abductions. Mm-hmm. So you had 20 years in between to get to this point. What does it all mean to you as a filmmaker?
For me, it just means that I'm still here. I wasn't a flash in the pan. I didn't just do one movie and then, and that was it. I'm still rocking along. I'm putting out hit movies, and I'm really proud of this movie right now because it's in the tradition of me doing films with young talent and bringing young talent to the fore, and who are going to go off and make great careers for themselves.
Yeah, what does that mean to you as a director when you work with young, fresh, exciting talent? What does that do for you? Does it get you pumped up? Does it make you more creative?
It just really, for me, it's cool because it keeps me young. It keeps me fresh and young to work with people that are really hungry, and they just want it bad. They want to make sure that they make the best movie possible and stuff. And it puts me on my toes. It gives me an adrenaline rush to do the best job possible.
What sort of special skill sets did Taylor Lautner bring to the table that got you excited as a director?
It's the fact that he was able to do everything that I wanted him to do physically. Taylor was a martial arts champion at the age of 11 and 12, but he hadn't had the opportunity to do all these things on camera before in a movie, and so he really wanted to flex and show what he could do and kick ass on film and just really go for it, and I think that he really has done that in this movie.
Now, cinematically, where did your mind go as you were prepping to direct Abduction? What were some of the bits and pieces you were pulling from or using as inspiration when it was time to start directing this movie?
Just stuff that I pulled from other movies, just thinking about the suspense and humor and character and just ways in which to make the film interesting. Because I like people to be just into my movies. I don't like people to just be sitting there in a chair like this watching a movie. I like people
okay.
sit like this.
You.
So I'm trying to, and when I'm directing a movie, I act like that. I'm like, I want them to be like this. I want them like this.
So you like directing from the viewpoint of the person watching the movie?
I'm always directing from the audience's perspective. I'm always trying to anticipate what the audience is going to feel while they're watching a film that I made.
So what's your next move after this? Because you're 20 years in the game, you got this big movie, Abduction, starring Taylor Lautner. What's next for John Singleton?
I don't know. I'm trying to figure it out next. There's a lot of stuff on the table and everything. I'm really excited to possibly go back and do another Hood movie.
What about the
Tyrese and Taraji?
And what about the much talked about NWA biopic? Where are you at with that?
Well,
where are you at with it? That's the one I'm waiting on.
Where you hear about that?
I hear things. I know things.
We're talking about that. Me and Cube are talking about that. So we'll see. Fingers are crossed.
Well, then we got 3 fingers crossed. We got yours and 2 of mine. NWA biopic. Here we come.
Okay.
All right, here we go, man.
Right.
Thanks a lot.
Thank you very much.